Hi everyone, welcome back. Josh here from Alternative Brewing. Today I have the Varia collab Kurasu Kyoto FLO Dripper. FLO being that acronym for flexible liquid output. And whether you're a complete beginner or a seasoned coffee enthusiast, this versatile dripper is designed to elevate your coffee experience. So stick around, as in this video, I'll be showing you how to set this up and brew the perfect cup and what each of these FLO screens do. And if you end up enjoying this video, don't forget to go ahead and smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. Let's get into it. So the Varia FLO Dripper offers you multiple brewing options within a single beautifully designed dripper. Made from high quality double-walled stainless steel, it promises durability and excellent heat retention. When tested using boiling water, the outside of the brewer kept cool to the touch. Whilst the inside, this is kept insulated from any heat being drawn away to the outside, maintaining ideal retention, especially after a brief initial warm-up. Now the Varia FLO holds a full capacity of water of around 280 grams. And for this reason, I would confidently say that this dripper can be used to brew from 1 all the way up to 4 cups of coffee. In the box, you get a fast, medium, and slow FLO screen, as well as a secondary silicone seal for the dripper. Now, swapping these FLO screens in and out is as easy as twisting the base from the bottom of the dripper and then placing your choice of FLO screen into the bottom, making sure that it is not raised up but convexed. Then twist the dripper back onto the base and you're good to go. And the FLO is best compatible with flat bottom paper filters such as Kalida's 155 or 185. I've also found Espro Bloom filters or the X Bloom filters work equally as good. Now, setting up to brew with the Varia FLO Dripper is straightforward. And once you have that FLO screen installed, you just need to place your dripper over your cup or onto your carafe. And I have found the Hario Clear Range server a great choice in making it nice and stable. Or, like me today, I'm going to be using this brew stand. Next, first let's begin by rinsing the dripper and the filter with hot water. Now the best way to do this is with a gentle push down of the filter, whilst pouring straight into the middle of the filter's base. And then you should observe the paper filter turn translucent and see the FLO screen directly below this. And if so, this ensures that the FLO screen will work effectively. You'll also be preheating this part of the dripper as well as the cup or carafe below. Then let's add our coffee. For a standard cup, I recommend using 17 grams of coffee to 280 mils of water. Grind to a medium grind size. Here I went 65 on the DF64 grinder. However, this grind size will change depending on what beans you're using and which FLO screen you have installed, along with your water temperature, which will dictate how fast the coffee is extracted. So let's begin pouring. Here I'm going to follow a baseline recipe using the 4-6 pour over method, and I'll throw a link up above for more on that approach specifically. And then begin by gently wetting the coffee grounds with 54 grams of water at 96 degrees Celsius within around 15 seconds and let it bloom. This is where we wait 30 seconds after pouring, which will allow those grounds to saturate evenly, and giving it a gentle stir here will certainly help that process. Once the bloom time is up, you can continue pouring in a slow circular motion, adding in the next 54 grams of water. Once this has flowed through all the way, begin adding that final part of your brew of a single pour of 168 grams. Now, as you're brewing, you can adjust the pour rate and the water temperature to suit different types of coffee. For example, a lighter roast, use slightly hotter water, and for a darker roast, a bit cooler. Also, how fast the water flows through does have a huge effect on flavor. Not only grind size determining this flow, but the holes at the bottom of the brewer, and in this case, the Varia FLO screens. And on this fast FLO screen, I consistently got sub 3-minute brew times. And when using the medium FLO filter, it was around 3 to 3 minutes 45. And then the slow filter would give me 5 to 6 minute brew times. And you can see quite a large variation here for flow rates. So let's now jump in and discuss the different flavor characteristics from each brew. So I experimented with 2 different coffees using the single baseline recipe, but varying the grind size across the 2 coffees. Now for all you coffee nerds, I brewed a Colombian natural process coffee with a grind setting of 65 and a washed Guatemalan coffee at a grind setting of 45. Each coffee was brewed 3 times using the fast, medium, and slow screen. For the Colombian Naturals, the fast screen, which brewed at 2 minutes 30, had a bright acidity with a raspberry at the beginning. It had a light body with a quick finish and a white, sugar-sweet lingering aftertaste. The medium screen finished at 3 minutes 15 and had a balanced sweetness with acidity. It had a silky texture and a brown sugar finish. And the slow screen, this finished at 5 minutes 30, so quite a large jump, and it had a mellowed brightness with a jammy body and a bold, juicy finish. The grind size, however, might have been a bit too coarse across the grind size of 65, impacting flavor intensity here. Switching to the washed Guatemalans, the fast screen had a finish time of 2 minutes 40 with a super bright lemon and acidity up front, clean, silky mouthfeel, and a sharp honey sweet finish. The medium screen finished at 3 minutes 20. Again, this was well balanced with sweetness and acidity. It had a creamy body and a rich, lingering sweet finish. And then the slow screen finished at 4 minutes 30 with a crisp-like acidity, a heavy textured body, though a little bit muddled in its flavors with a dry finish, this suggesting possible over-extraction. Overall, the grind size and brew time did significantly affect flavor profiles, and for the Colombians, I believe a finer grind might have enhanced the flavors, and the Guatemalans were cleaner overall, being washed coffees, though I do believe needed again a little bit more of a grind adjustment on the slower screen to be a better brew. Alright, let's now quickly talk about the strengths of the Varia FLO Dripper. It is an incredibly versatile brewer, which allows you to achieve 3 different flavor profiles with the same device, from light and bright to rich and full body. And it has excellent heat retention, which ensures that your coffee stays at the perfect temperature for optimal flavor extraction. And the build quality? This is top notch, with durable, dual-walled stainless steel construction. But let's now touch on a couple of its limitations. The FLO Dripper has a replaceable part in it, which is the silicone O-ring in the base. And whilst this component is durable and will last a long time, as well as coming with a spare, it is something to be aware of. The good news is, this design choice does help protect the dripper's steel structure, ensuring that the main body remains in excellent condition. Another point to consider is the novelty of these different screens. I think you might find yourself swapping them out frequently at first, experimenting with different flavor profiles. However, you may just eventually settle down with one and stick with it. But in saying that, I wouldn't worry, because the FLO Dripper, from my experience, consistently delivers a great coffee, so you don't need to be disappointed regardless of which screen you do choose. Now, in cleaning the Varia dripper, I would say it is important to do after each use, as I do find a little bit of coffee in between the base and the dripper itself occasionally. So disassembling the dripper and then rinsing all the components under some warm water is enough to keep it nice and clean. Then making sure to dry everything thoroughly before either reassembling it or leaving it apart to brew for next time. So why is the Varia FLO the only coffee dripper you'll ever need? Well, if it is a flat bottom dripper that you enjoy and flow rates are something you're interested in playing around with, the Varia FLO brewer is that choice, and it provides everything you want from the perfect dripper. Good heat retention, controllable flow, reliable safe materials, and it's essentially unbreakable. And then you have versatile recipes, and at the end of the day, it makes great coffee. Let me know in the comment section down below your thoughts on the Varia FLO Dripper. And thank you so much for watching to the end of this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. Until next time, happy brewing.